Hey YouTube, it's Marco Polo. I got a serious topic to talk to you folks about, sort of a warning. In 2026, due to geopolitical events, things happening overseas, the lack of fertilizers that the crops need being delivered, the sky high prices that the farmers are paying to fertilize their fields, I personally believe that we're not going to have enough yield when the crops do come, and it will be a shortage. So what you got to do is you need to be prepared for the worst case events. There's many articles out here, 9 grocery items that you might see less of in 2026. And what we're looking at is a shortage of beef, domestic beef to be specific. Cottage cheese is on the list, many of your vegetables. It was insane. I was reading 2 weeks ago about the inflated cost of produce in our grocery stores. It looks like produce has gone up within the last 2 to 3 months, 50%. Anything that was $1 is $1.50. Anything that was $5 is $7.50. That's to put it in perspective. Our budgets are being squeezed as it is. And to hit us where we must have what we need to survive is criminal. It's downright criminal. But greed is out there, and also disruptions. If something's not available, it's common supply and demand equation. There's a demand for something and there's not as much of it, which means the price is going to go up if it's even available. God forbid we go to our grocery stores and it's just like 2020 when the situation around the world was going on and we couldn't find anything. The shelves were bare. What I'm getting at is I'm urging you to prepare for this by putting up some extra bottled waters, putting up extra non-perishable foods. I ordered some on Amazon. I've got all these packages coming. 30-year buckets of food, freeze-dried. Those are very good, made by a company called Mountain something. And also I bought some MREs, a couple of cases, and I'm going to continue to do that just to put those up and to make sure that there's an adequate supply of food within the household. Should ever supply chains be disrupted, political event, something could happen, a hurricane where I live down in the Sun Belt, Louisiana. We're always being prepared for different circumstances. But now more than ever, there's a possibility, a probability that there will be food shortages throughout the world. And I don't want my family to suffer. And you, my friends, I don't want you or your families to suffer. So take it for what, take it for what it is, take it with a grain of salt. But, listen when things are being said and, make your own conclusion. If 20% of the world's fertilizer is moving through the Straits of Hormuz and the Straits of Hormuz have been closed, that means the deliveries have not been made for 20%, which means other suppliers of fertilizer are frantically looking to fill orders. And when these orders are filled in different countries and different places, they jack up the prices because the going rate is all of a sudden at least 20% higher because there's a 20% shortage. Now that would be common math. That would be a very simple way of looking at it, but they can jack it up, and they will and have jacked it up even higher, maybe a 50% rise in what you pay for fertilizer. You say, oh, they can deal with it. Maybe we can get government subsidized. Our government is in debt majorly. It was even declared insolvent recently. An article came out saying that our government declared itself insolvent. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. So sure, we can print more dollars and we can subsidize and subsidize and subsidize. But really, that's just as if we're moving toward a different type of system, a subsidy system, pay everybody out equally system. Starts with an S. And I'm not very fond of it because it kills all creativity. Different system. Capitalism is not perfect, and it never was, but it is a system that actually works. And you say, oh, who does it work for? It needs to be regulated. regulated capitalism, not where the billionaires are taking 100% of everything and the rest of us have to grovel at their feet and be good little servants. That's the way things are going and have become. But what we need to do, I digress, is focus on our families, focus on what we got going on in the world. And, when the winds of change blow, you be prepared for those. This is Marco Polo. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Have a great day. Leave a thumbs up, comment. Take care.